Thanks for joining me, everyone. Really simple one today. Gold Maxx Power on the Deus. How many of us actually use the Gold Maxx Power program? Now, I always recommend this program to people new to the Deus. I know a lot of people say go for the basic one, but I don't like the basic one because it's got no iron tone. Obviously you can turn it on if you want, but as a factory default it's got no iron tone. So I always say to them, use Deus Fast or the Gold Maxx Power. Now the Deus Fast and Gold Maxx Power differ slightly. They both use a 3 tone, but the Deus Fast has a reactivity of 3. The Gold Maxx Power has a reactivity of 2. Now if we go down there to the reactivity of 2, hit the expert, and it's also got a silencer of 2. Deus Fast uses -1 on the silencer. So it's going to be an interesting little test with this Deus using the Gold Maxx Power. Just see what we can winkle out. I'm only making one change at the moment, and it's a change I always make, personal preference. I go from 3 tones to 2 tones. Expert mode, 2 tones, expert. 202, 710. So my high tone is 710. I think that livens the machine up, makes it a little bit crisper for my ears. But of course, it's up to you if you want to use 3 tones, 2 tones, 5 tones, whatever. But that's just the settings I'm using. Everything's standard. 2 tones, high tone 710. I might make some adjustments as I go. Apologies in advance if you can't see the numbers and the lines on the screen. We've got a lot of glare coming off of the sun today. I'll do my best. There's our first signal. It's ringing up at about 93, 94. It's repeatable. Change directions. It's still coming through good. Got a bit of a ghosty sound with it, hasn't it? A bit of sort of yearny. If I come off it, it doesn't turn to iron. Could be something large and deep, I suppose. It's just got that odd stutter, occasional flutter. It's getting worse now. That is a strange signal, guys. I'm going to need to go in with a pinpointer. I still think it might be iron. Whatever it is, it's down there. Look, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Which is quite normal for me. That was just 10 inches down, look. Big old coin. Excellent. Maybe I've just got to get used to that slower reactivity because it gives a bit of a wider signal, doesn't it? It's competition time again, and it's your chance to win the fantastic XP 280 backpack, the XP Finds pouch, and an MI-6 Pinpointer. Now all you have to do to enter this competition is go onto the XP Facebook page and like it, and then sign up for the XP newsletter. All the terms and conditions, instructions are linked below. Good luck, everyone. Coming up 70s, 80s. Pretty much like the last signal, so I'm not saying nothing. Oh, little Gold Maxx Power, where have you been all my life? Another coin. 2 out of 2. That's not bad going, is it? Again, pretty deep. We're on a bit of a roll. Shouldn't have said that. I'm going to jinx it, ain't I? You never guess what. Another one. 88, 89. No iron buzz as I come off it. This time it was a piece of whatever junk. Do you know what? This is a stable little program. I'm enjoying it today. Just switch it on and swing it. This is a very, very difficult field, trust me. Coming up at 74. It's a musket ball, a lead musket ball. How about that? I hope you've picked up a few interesting tips regarding the Deus. I know I have, and it's all about the learning curve. It's all about getting out there and doing it. You can punch the bag as many times as you want, but it's only when you get in the ring you start learning, and this is what we're doing today. There's a nice one, 77 coming up that. Nice clean signal though. No iron buzz to it. In this clump. Oh, there you go. You can see that? It's definitely round. Another coin, look. Well, that's it guys, another coin. I don't think I'm going to carry on filming this video because I think I've already convinced myself that this is a worthwhile little program. The Gold Maxx Power program, how would I describe it? Well, you don't have to force anything with it. You literally just set it and forget it. Switch it on, change those tones if you want to. It's up to you, and just swing. And it works. It really works. I know a mate of mine, Steve, uses this setting all the time, and that's what prompted me to give it a try. Gold Maxx Power on 2 tones, and it always does really, really well with it. What more can you ask for? 3 coins and a musket ball in about 20 minutes detecting. So you can't ask for much more than that. Plus, I forgot to say in the beginning, this field's a nightmare as well. Neil and myself have been pounding the dirt for years over this field, and it's never produced anything good. It's always been one of those fields. You kind of think there's something there, but it never appears. Couple of things I'd just like to point out before I go now. Lots of people say, why don't I speak French on the video? Well, I can't speak French. I know XP is a French company, and I do believe they've got a French Gary doing his own YouTube channel very, very soon. So better looking than me, probably a lot more intelligent than me. I think for you French guys it's going to be a win-win situation, so look out for that one. Don't forget to subscribe, Facebook, newsletter, all that sort of stuff, and hopefully I'll see you on the field again very, very soon, and stay safe.